Okay. Hello students. My name is architect Mayuri Deshmukh, and today we would be discussing about building skin. What is the role of the building skin? What are the different methods in which it is constructed? What are the different materials in which it is constructed? Let us have a look at the different typologies of building skin in detail. So as you can see here in this image, it shows different types of building skins that are used. So the first image shows us the building facade or building skin that is made up in stone. This image here shows the building skin made in two materials, so it is kind of double skin. So there's this glass building facade that is there, and then there is this screen of metals that is the outer skin of the building. Okay, now in this image you can see a very conventional type of facade that has got openings, and this building facade is made up in bricks. And this is another modern building facade which is made up in glass. Okay, so now what is a building skin? So building skin is you can say it as the elevation of the building, or something that you see which is the first layer of the building. So now the primary function of the building skin is to protect its occupants. So it provides protection from rain, wind, humidity, temperature. So now this building skin or facade is divided into two types. So the facade could either be made in glazing or it could be made up in cladding. Okay, so under glazing there are different options that are available, or different types. So curtain wall, or suspended glazing, or spider fitting, or skylights, or glazing that is made up with cable trusses or tension trusses. And in cladding there are again different options. So you have aluminium composite panel that is used for cladding, then there is metal cladding, there's stone cladding, there is timber or wooden panel cladding, then there is FRP cladding. So now we will have a look in detail about these typologies of facades. Okay, so first we start with the first typology, that is a curtain wall. So now if you look at this image shows us the building skin or curtain wall that is provided. So this is a glazing that is supported with the framework of metal. So it is a non-structural cladding system. It is not a part of structural member. It does not carry any dead load. So it is a wall or a facade that has got framework of metallic members or aluminium members generally, and then there are these panels that are usually made up in glass that are fixed in between these this grid or this framework. So this type of facade is generally used for large multi-storied buildings, and since this curtain wall does not carry any load, the load of this curtain wall, the dead load, and whatever the load that it will encounter of the wind, is transferred to the structural members at the beam level, at the column level, and wherever there is a connection provided. So the curtain wall is of two types. There is stick system, and then there is unit system. So here this image shows is the stick system of curtain walls. So in this, this is the building facade. Okay, and then there is this vertical member and horizontal member made up in aluminium. So the vertical member is called as mullion, the horizontal member is called as transom, and then this glass panel or glazing is fixed in between these in this framework. Okay, so now everything is assembled on site. So 90% of the work is done on site. So this is the stick system. And then coming to the so this image also shows us the stick system type of a curtain wall. So there is this framework, then there is this building structure that you can see, and these glazing panels. Okay, Okay, so now coming to the second type of system in curtain wall, that is unitized system. So in unitized system, as you can see, these panels are prefabricated and then they are delivered on site. So this assembling or fixing of panel happens on site, but they are partially or fully prefabricated, so it helps in saving a lot of time. So another typology of glazing or skin, building skin, is suspended glazing. So here, as you can see in this image, this is again a type of glazing that is used for larger spaces or larger facades. So the main difference between suspended glazing and curtain wall is that this is a frameless type of glazing. So it offers a clearer view since there's no frame that is involved. So now here the support, for the support, we will see how it out. Okay, so as you can see here, these are glass fins or these vertical members that are fixed perpendicularly to these glazing members. So now this is the building structure here. Then there is this top joinery and the joinery at the bottom that is happening. Then there are these vertical fins or glass fins that provide the lateral support instead of metal frames. Sometimes also, if required, there is this still the horizontal support here provided for further for strengthening this kind of the assembly. So now there is this joinery, this in this image, if you see, there is this vertical top support here, bottom support here, this glass fin, and then there is this cable or splicing plate, and then here if you can see, these are the glass panels that are fixed to these glass fins. Okay, another typology of glazing is spider glass system. So spider glass system is also used for larger span. It also offers unrestricted view. It is also a kind of frameless glazing system. Here what happens is support is provided by this kind of fixing, which is your spider joint. So now if you look at this, this is the elevation of the facade. This is how the joinery looks like and it works. So there is this is the facade, then there is this steel tube, and then the connector that is attached to the steel tube. So now this is the fitting, the spider fitting. So here if you can see, it has got four parts which hold the four glasses together to the horizontal connector tube. Okay, and then on the outer side, so here there is this cap that further secures this fitting, and a glass panel goes in between here. It is sealed. So if you can see here, there is this silicone that is provided to fix or seal the gap between the glazing members. Another typology of the glazing system is tension cable system. So this system is preferred for lateral support under wind load. So here instead of so at these junctions of glasses, there is this member or this connector, and along with that, to further strengthen and provide support, there are these tension cables that you can see here, which further provides the support. So now the advantage of using these cables is that it decreases the amount of solid structural elements. So it gives a very sleek appearance, and it helps to increase the transparency of the facade. So if you can see here, the functioning is very similar to that of the spider glazing. So this is this member. So there are these four glass panels, and this member is attached at the junction of these glass panels. Then there is this cap, as you can see on the outer side, there is this silicon jelly that is filled in between these junctions, and these tension cables that are provided all along these point of contacts. So these tension cables further provide extra support and stability. So these cables are fixed to the structures at the ends. Okay, so these were basically the different categories of glazing systems as we've discussed. Maybe in the next class we will discuss about the cladding systems and what are the different methods and options that are available for doing the cladding of the building. Okay, thank you.